If you like this video, be sure to leave. Hold on. What's up?
You forget your line?
Is
it David? David? Bring him his
What is that?
David, bring him his line.
Let me see that line.
Wait, what's my line?
What's my line? What's up, y'all? Okay, I got it. All right, move. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Nico here, and this is your second favorite podcast, episode 24, maybe. I'm with my lovely co-host, Miss Jada. How are you doing?
I thought you were about to say, Jada, how are you doing, Barry? Like, okay.
It's your new thing. If you ever get on radio, that will be your name. Jada, how you doing, Barry?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's not fun. You should just be obviously Jada Blueberry or something like that. No, Jada the Bluesberry. Like I feel like if it's gonna be blue, you have to play with the color.
What you mean?
Like you couldn't just say blueberry. Like nobody would get the fact that would be your middle. You could be like the Bluesberry, or like if you love the blues or whatever. But I feel like whatever it is, you gotta play with it. How you doing?
I'm so full right now. I'm very full of food.
I realize that I can't do anything if I'm full. I'm just not motivated to do anything. I could work better on an empty stomach than I can full, which I think that's probably a logic in the real world, but
I have to be level-headed, like not too full and not too empty.
There you go. But when are you ever full?
When I eat a whole bowl of pho.
When are you ever? I mean,
right after that.
I feel like empty is just meaning I'm hungry. Like
empty is me feeling hunger pains.
You're the kind of person that fills up your tank halfway. And like, what is when your hand gets halfway? You're like, well, fill it back up. I'm about to run out of gas.
Yep. That's how I am in my car.
I know. It's good to be like that with your car. With your body, it's like, can't even say let your body digest.
It digested something because I'm feeling half.
Probably working on the morning meal. Didn't even actually get to the later on to the meal that you just had.
Then why am I feeling hunger pains?
You ain't feeling no hunger pains. It's just your mind. Your mind controls all that pain. You tell yourself that you're not feeling pain, you don't feel pain. You know what I'm saying?
I sound like a
a motivational speaker?
That or one of your wrestling things.
One of my wrestling things. I am here to bring the pain. Y'all out here thinking that y'all are better than me? Y'all not better than me.
Why are you going country?
I feel like I can only get that aggressive with a different voice, and country is kind of my go-to.
Just be a big black man.
No, that's typical. Even though WWE loves to do that.
They do.
If you're the black guy, you got to do a black role.
Well, it makes no sense to be all, I just want to win.
Well, no. I mean, if you're a face, which is like the good guy, then most likely you may hear something like that, but they're not really that cheesy.
Oh, okay.
I'm here to win this match no matter what. No one's really like that anymore. It's kind of like, I'm going to beat you, and the crowd's just behind you. It's just like that. You're the face. But I feel like if I did a WWE, if I was a superstar, first of all, I'd be nervous as all get out to get in that ring and start cutting the promo.
Yeah, we have to work on your acting.
Yeah, I mean, I once I figure it out, I've learned once I like kind of do something like once, and I feel like I did it all right, I could do it again. Or it's like, what's my boundary? What's my leeway? What's my other things? But cutting a promo in front of millions of people, it scares me.
Cutting a promo?
Cutting a promo.
Make sure you
talking.
Buy T-Mobile.
What?
That's a promo, right?
Cutting. What did you say it was?
Just buy T-Mobile phones and 4G something.
What is a promo to you?
Advertisement. Why are you laughing so hard? You staring at me too? You're making me nervous.
Because I didn't understand your definition of promo. Promo is just,
it's promotion, right? Promoting something.
In the WWE world, basically, it's promoting yourself, and also talking.
It's promoting yourself.
And talking.
Okay.
Because you can promote the upcoming pay-per-view, but it's mainly talking. If you hear somebody say they're cutting a promo on WWE, they're talking. And that's kind of the main point. But to think that, oh, you want me to cut a promo? You go out and buy buy some phones. Well, got a promo.
I thought,
It's like, okay.
like, that's who paying them to advertise their stuff. Like, make sure you get some Gatorade and blah, blah, blah. Something like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. They got like interesting exercises on those kind of things.
Did that girl Rhonda, did she fight yet?
Yeah, she did at WrestleMania.
How'd she do?
She did pretty good. A lot of people are saying that it seems like obviously she did pretty good because she was in the ring with Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, and Kurt Angle. So there was all like 3 veterans. So it made her look pretty good in there. But the question is how she's gonna do against other people that are been there a little less time, like the actual superstars that are in there now.
Like that Asian woman? Did she win?
Asuka, yeah. If well, she didn't win. She lost. That was the end of her streak.
Oh.
And
Who won?
Charlotte.
The champion lady?
Yeah.
Oh.
I love how you describe
Why
WWE.
they do that to her like that?
Well, it makes sense. Out of anybody in that locker room, Charlotte Flair was the only one that made sense for her to beat him.
Why?
Because she was the best in that division.
Oh.
And if anyone to beat the streak, because I mean, she would have had to hold that streak for whatever. And then she won the belt at that. So it's like, who else is going to beat her? All we're going to do is just build up for Charlotte to win again, to win. That's the only person that makes sense. Anybody else is like, well, not really behind it. Unless they do it in a way where they do the little cheese thing where somebody might interrupt them or mess them up and it's like a distraction, and then that person did a move and then they pin them and it's like, oh, they lost because of the distraction, not because they're weak. But them two just had a regular match and it didn't hurt neither one of them. They both look good out there. And it was time. It was time because that's all she was the streak, you know. It took away from her actual talent. To me,
I feel like okay.
Yeah.
Nice to hear your opinion about the whole.
It's funny how you describe wrestling. Who's that? The tall black girl.
That's the only way I remember them.
With the flashy clothes.
And then I said with the other girl with the ponytails and the yellow.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can distinguish them.
Mm-hmm.
What's that lady named? Jazzy?
Jazzy.
The big lady that they always double team.
Her name's not Jazzy. It's Nia Jax.
Oh.
She's the WWE. She's the Raw Women's Champion.
That was fast.
Yeah, I don't know why these things are going to sleep faster. I need to change that. But yeah. She's the Raw champion right now.
Oh, that's good.
I wonder what they're going
to.
Yeah, I wonder what they're going to do with her right now. This is interesting to make this a wrestling podcast. This is fun. I like this.
Got to do something to put up your spirits.
Yeah, right. Was there anything you wanted to talk about? You said you had your list.
Yeah, it was only 2 things,
Okay.
2 topics. It was.
I was like, are you going to tell me?
Yeah. It was. When you put me on the spot, I don't be wanting to say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I just like to go out and do it. Like, you know how I came at you with question and question and question
Mm-hmm.
after you was done?
A little bit.
You put me on the spot now, or you making me nervous.
You're making me nervous. You can't be doing it to me.
But, yeah, I want to talk about. I wonder. Actually, no. I want to know. We talk about finances a lot compared to our siblings. I just want to know comparing both of us, who's more financially responsible. Because I was talking to. I was going to say her name. I was talking to a relative, and they said that their significant other isn't very financially responsible. And I was wondering if comparing us two, are we financially responsible?
Are individually, or you mean like
Comparing
together?
both of us well,
Because
I
individually,
say both. Let's just do both.
okay, individually, I wouldn't say that. I'm bad, but there's times I restrict myself, and it just takes me from doing fun things, which good.
Don't we know it?
Yeah. So, but when I'm happy about myself when I save, because then when I'm like really want to do something, I can,
Yeah.
and it doesn't hurt me in any kind of way. And that's how I like to set myself up. I don't like to just do stuff because I can. Like I want to do it because I want to do things that I need first. Then once all that is handled, I feel a lot better doing it. But I guess I don't know. I can't just be like, well, I'm better. Like I don't.
No,
I don't really think.
You were supposed to talk about yours.
Yeah.
Then I was supposed to talk about mine, and then we compare.
Okay. Well, then go ahead.
Well, I say my whole problem is food.
Mm-hmm.
That's my problem. I can't stop eating. I can't stop spending money on food. I read something that says that if you can control what you eat, then you can control everything else. I was like, when I have a craving for something, I could say no, but it's like, why? Why should I? I deserve this. I work very hard.
You think that goes towards the person that doesn't like to eat much?
It could be. You know, everybody's different.
I be thinking about that when there's like sayings that be like, you know, if you can.
That's about to go right in your eye.
They'd be like, you know, if you can drink water, 2 liters of water today, you know that means you could something else random. Be like,
and you know it's gonna make it rain.
It's like,
I feel like those.
Okay, but then it's like, what if that person doesn't?
What if that person can't even consume 2 liters of water?
Right. You're just saying this day is always gonna be it's not gonna be a rainy day?
Yeah. See, yeah.
I guess that sounds like a good thing, but
but my bills will always get paid. They always get paid early, or it's always
okay. Well, other than that, do you have control?
Oh, over the money I spend?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I say yeah because I've never like been stuck.
Mm-hmm.
I've always just like coast. I always like what's it called when you driving?
Right now, I'm thinking cruise control.
Yeah, I just be cruising.
Mm-hmm. Cruise for bruising. Nah, there was that one point where I was like, I don't know if I'm be able to pay this. I don't know if I'll be able to pay that. And I was like, nope, never again.
Yep.
So ever since then, I'm like, I don't care if it takes away from me not enjoying it at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not. And I've been good at that. Still managing my money is still a problem.
Yeah, I think that's
so
far.
You know, because one day I'm gonna get these riches. So I'm trying to
from rags to riches.
Well, I wouldn't say rags. I'll say towels.
I wouldn't either. Yeah.
Probably say some nice soft towels.
Was that
riches?
What's that sheet that's on your bed?
Oh, some well, it's not on my. It sheets there is it? No.
No.
Are you saying like
the fabric type? You said something about.
It's thread.
Oh.
It's like a thread count.
What's it called again?
It's a higher thread. It's just like I think 30 or more is a pretty good thread count. 100 is like great.
From 30 thread to riches.
30 thread to like 300 thread. I don't know another word for that. But yeah, that would be fun.
What?
That'd be fun to think about how to try to mix that saying up, rags to riches.
Yeah, that's what we tried. We tried.
But when you try, exactly. You're low five. My mind's not working that fast today. Slow. I need to upgrade my software.
Was it that old Microsoft? What was the old Microsoft sound? I kept thinking of the Sims.
Windows 98. That's like the oldest. Well, not the oldest, but Windows 98 is more infamous than the other ones are.
When did computers come out? What year did computers come out? I sound like a robot. Oh my god.
When did computers come out? I want to say maybe early 80s.
Okay.
No. Okay. There was a time where computers wasn't.
It wasn't accessible to everybody.
Yeah.
But they were out.
Right.
Yeah.
Do they call it commercial? I don't know. I think it's something like that. But to say that, then they'll be fine. To say that I don't know exactly when, but I if anything, I think computers was probably circulating like in the 70s, like maybe late 70s. But other than that, I knew they have 80s because I know a lot of IBMs were made in like 85 and 84 and stuff like that. So I know that much. You know all those muches. I know that much.
I'd say compared financially, we're probably both on the same level because we both have our, I don't want to say demons. What's it called? We both have our cravings. You like your toys.
Okay, my tech stuff is like harder for me to get in a sense because they're going to be like $100 or more. So I'm a lot more careful of spending $100 than I am.
Well, yeah,
50 or 60. So like I see a $60 something, I'm like, I could do it. Why not? And then I'm like kicking my butt later because I did it.
Yeah.
But
I always do that when I buy food.
Yeah, I hate buying food and then you just regretted it.
I hate buying food and it's nasty.
That too.
And they don't give me that's why I'm so scared to go out. Just rather make my own stuff.
Really?
Even then, when I mess it up, I throw it in the trash and I'll be upset.
Wasting all that burnt food.
No, it wouldn't be burnt. I just mix too much stuff in it.
You put a nice little adjective in that sentence, you get a little offended. I could have just said, you're wasting all that food. But once you had burnt to it, it's like, you trying to say I'm burning my food now?
Yep. Trying to say
like
I can't cook? I actually can't. I'm learning.
You probably can.
I can't cook traditional food.
What is the traditional?
Like I can't fry fish. It's hard for me to fry chicken. I know that you put it in a pot and it's supposed to rise, and then that's how you know it's done. I think. I don't remember the recipe to macaroni and cheese. I don't know what you put in collard greens. There's a lot of stuff I don't know.
Gosh.
I know how to make pasta salad, and I know how to make side dishes. I don't know how to make the actual course. I know you just stick a ham in the oven, though. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to dress a turkey. I don't know how to make stuffing.
I just imagine you saying that, and you just get a ham and you just put it in the oven. Don't even turn it on. When is it cooking? I thought it was supposed to cook.
He said, how long you put it in the oven for? 10 minutes? What temperature? Temperature? What you mean?
It was the oven's kind of cold. Did you turn it on? Yeah, I turned on 10 minutes.
You turned on the timer?
I thought it automatically cooked after that. It's like a microwave.
Millennials. That's a millennial answer.
Basically.
Did you cut it off?
No.
Oh.
That would have been funny, right? The whole time you just hear me.
Mm-hmm. That would be annoying.
Yeah, it would be. I don't want to watch this.
You could barely hear me.
We're going to have to re-record this if that was the case. What's up, y'all?
I bet everybody's like, poor Nikki. He ain't never going to eat. She can't even make macaroni and cheese.
No, I mean, I'll cook.
Yeah.
I'm a cook. I like cooking. I like cooking things that I like.
Yeah.
Which is like steaks and taco salad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all taco salads are not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I can make you some vegan dishes though. I'm getting good at that.
You need to add some chicken to it.
Thanks to my bestie.
You need to add some chicken to it.
Oh, guess what? I'm gonna add this to the. I'm just gonna add it. Me and Aaliyah. No, I was at the Mexican restaurant, right? And I was like, when do I get to say that we're best friends? Like, how soon do I get to say that? And she was like, well, we should just have an anniversary. Let's make it May 1st. I was like, oh.
It would be funny if she said April 1st.
Yeah, that. Oh.
What was you thinking at first?
What you mean?
When I said that, it just seemed like you didn't really go there.
The day.
He's like, oh, okay, that's already passed. Oh.
Yeah.
April Fool. Like, come here. You would have thought we were friends. Like, come here.
April Fool.
I mean, you do you think there's a couple out there that has their anniversary on April Fool's Day?
I'm sure people have their marriages on Halloween.
I feel like they're like comedians. It's like, why not? We have ourselves a anniversary on April Fool's Day. I be wondering, like, people that. Oh, okay. So okay, our anniversary is April 24th. When you get married, do you think does that matter anymore?
If you wanted to.
And some people get married on the time that they met, but do you consider the marriage our anniversary then, or do you consider the relationship starting still?
I feel like they're both very. I feel like they're both very important.
Can't have both.
So that's a hard question. I can't have both.
You can't
But
have both.
April wedding is not that bad.
Are you planning on having it outside or something?
I'm gonna go outside. I kind of want a tent type thing. They are expensive. They're like $100,000.
Then why get one?
Cause we can just go to Sam's Club or Academy Sports and get a huge tent. They got those for like
How many people?
$300.
How big is that tent?
Might be like cookout size. It's not gonna be wedding size.
I want to see a tent. On the side of it, it says, "This is about cookout size."
just
It
for
don't have no
cookout.
numbers. It's just a cookout size. This is about a get together size. It's like,
It's
what?
wedding event size.
I don't like this.
This is soccer practice.
What is that about? It's about.
I don't know how big that is.
Oh man, I need a company to come out with their, I had a video a long time ago to make about the ingredients, something you cook, right? And it's all the ingredients. It says like a pinch of salt. It says what they say, like I was gonna make up things. Like a baby's hand of sugar. You'd be like, what the heck is this?
One hair of noodle.
Which makes sense though. That's easy to
Like
remember.
this big though. That's a tiny
Like,
piece of noodle.
A flashlight full of water. You'd be like, what the heck? Why is all this stuff?
I don't know how much that is. What if I don't know how much a flashlight is?
Yeah, a regular size flashlight, a mini flashlight. Which one is it?
The keychain.
Put a keychain of meatballs in there, and then if once you mix all that up in a car tire size bowl, and then you'll be fine.
I'm gonna miss meatballs.
Are you?
I only like turkey though, so I think I can do it.
Oh, you still trying? You really trying to go vegan?
I'm trying. At least incorporate a lot of raw foods in my diet.
Really?
I can't give up a lot of meat though.
I
It's a lot of meat I can't.
I could be one of those people if I tried the whole, it's not real vegan, but be like, oh, vegetables and chicken. I can do that.
I did. That's the one thing I gave up is chicken.
See, well, that's just chicken's fine. Beef, it's got to be a meat. I'm sorry, it's just got to be a meat in there. It makes a lot of things come together. It don't have to be a lot of it.
What is it? Pedestrian, planetarian?
That's a real thing.
It's one of them where you only eat vegetables and seafood.
Yeah, I get tired of seafood after a while.
Yeah.
I mean, shrimp is good and all, but
It starts to get rubbery.
yeah, especially if you got
a
stop.
noise when you're chewing it.
Stop. I gotta. Dang, that made my skin crawl.
I'm sorry.
If I ain't gotta take the skin off of it, I could probably eat a little bit more. But
Yeah.
then after a while, it starts to get to really like, ugh.
You know what else is going to be cringy is eating a habanero pepper again when I sneak it in your food.
Why would you sneak it in my food? I'm suing you
Just to get
if
a
you gonna
reaction.
sneak it in my food.
Just to get a reaction.
You better not be trying to become one of those pranking girlfriends that think it's funny.
I was told to do that, but I was like, I don't think it's going to be funny because I can't just hold a camera without
Listen,
looking obvious.
all those doggone prank videos, Most of y'all don't make sense. You didn't see that camera sitting over there looking all, it just happened to be positioned there. I check every camera. That's just me. If I see it over there in the corner, I'm like, first of all, she's acting crazy. Second of all, like if you did like a little prank video of you trying to break up with me, I'll be like,
first of all, I don't even
look
know
around.
how serious to get.
yeah. And you think, it would take it too long for you to
Yeah,
try to get there.
After a while, I'm gonna just be
like, babe, I think we might need to end this. And the thing is, that you already messed up there because you jumped in that conversation way too fast. You seem like you'll probably ease into it.
Yeah.
And then second,
and
I know you better than that.
And I'll probably text you because I can't deal with face-to-face confrontation.
Yeah. You gonna wait till you get here. The one thing that you don't like to do. This is for entertainment. Where's the dog on camera? This gotta be for entertainment. I'm looking for that thing. That video would end in a second.
Yep.
As soon as I walk into the room.
Fail, y'all.
You may get the whole walking in to look like you're cheating thing. You may get a reaction out of that. Still gonna think it's a joke. I'll probably laugh, to be honest with you. I'll be like, if it's real or fake.
Dang.
Yeah.
You don't care about me at all.
You think so?
No.
I know. It's for the content. Make us look like we're beefing. You know, they say drama videos get more views.
How do you even fake that?
No, I mean, like, people, like, sometimes will set up things with other YouTubers and, like, talk junk about it and be like, man, so-and-so videos suck. I don't know how, this and that. And he doesn't reply, blah, 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 replies to the video or reacts to the video. Now it's like, ooh, it's drama. People like a little drama. Drama gets you views.
What about criticism?
Criticism gets you attention, bad and good.
So I'll be looking like Wendy.
Yeah, you just be looking for attention.
I think if I do both criticism and...
Because sometimes it's like, there's no point of... I mean, from my perspective, there's no point of criticizing people. I point out things, but I don't really mean to, like, criticize you and your stuff. It's like certain videos I don't like, but it's like, that's just not my style. I'm trying to, like, just sum it up as, it's just not my style. And I wouldn't do videos like that. Now, if they ever ask me to do a collab with them, I'll try. But most of the likely, I'll try to make a video about how crazy this style is. I like to point things out. I think it's funny to point it out, less than criticize it. But I guess in the process, you kind of have to criticize it. So it's bound to happen. But it's not coming from an evil place. It's not coming from an evil place. I'm glad I looked up.
You had one job.
It only did it for like a minute or two.
Okay.
Don't be
hating.
Don't be talking about my job. This is your
now
job.
For a brief segment of Let's Get Uncomfortable. I'm still trying to learn. I'm still trying to think of where my voice is at. Like, who am I gonna be? I have 3 different people. It's Jada, it's Lynette, and it's Shakoya.
What the heck?
You thought it was gonna be my last name?
Didn't think it was gonna be some wrestling name.
Oh, Shakoya? That's a girl?
It could be.
Oh. Yeah. Shakoya James from Mississippi.
Where did James part come from?
That's her last name.
That's a real person?
No.
Oh, you said that's her
Yeah.
last name to the character. Yeah.
What was my wrestling girl's name?
My guy was always Bomba. Had no real definition behind it. I just, some reason, like the name. He's going to come up in my WWE series. You can check that out on my Nico Got Game YouTube channel. Check it out.
Nice plug. Nice plug.
This episode is brought to you by Nico Got Game. Check it out on the YouTube channel.
How many minutes we at?
We should be at 30, whatever the other one is.
Yeah, that one's sticking out all crazy.
You
don't never tell me how my hair be looking.
I don't think it looks bad.
Oh.
I think you always look beautiful, babe.
Oh.
Content.
You look so cute. And next we commence. Is that QC?
Can I see what? Yeah, I can see it.
Oh. Well, the next thing I wanted to talk about.
Wait. Oh, no. Oh, wait.
What?
This episode drops on our anniversary.
I was going to talk about that next. Thank you.
Sorry. I didn't think about that.
Beating me to the punch.
Go ahead.
It drops on our anniversary? Our anniversary is on Tuesday? Why are the days going by so fast? That's the 24th. Today's the 21st.
Time goes at the same speed.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 21. And
You ever think there's like one time that we can... Okay, let me say this. You ever think that there's a time where we all would need to go back a day? Everybody schedule their thing back a day. Not no daylight saving time, not no fall back or...
just one day going back?
Yeah, and collectively as a world, we're like, you know what? Let's get a day back. Technically...
I can't think that far, but maybe.
Technically, we can do that. We have the power to go back in time.
I have the power.
Time of itself is still moving. But we, as a world, could go back.
One alone is not enough. You need both together.
Sometimes I'm watching these podcasts back as I'm editing these. And I'm just looking at us and I'm just like, we're on totally different pages sometimes. And it's so funny just like watching that.
You was reading off a fortune cookie.
I'd be talking and she'd just be looking at me like, I don't understand nothing this guy is saying.
I do be looking like I'm not listening to
yeah,
you.
and then I stop and talk and I look at her and she's like, what else am I going to say? And I'm like, she didn't hear nothing that I said. I should one day do like thought bubbles as I'm editing these podcasts.
Like, what? I wonder what I'm going to eat today.
Yeah. I love how your thought came out before your thought bubble. What am I going to eat today? That was the thought already. We don't need the bubble.
Leave me alone.
I love it though, babe. You keep me laughing.
All right. So our anniversary is on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I have to work 4 a.m. to 1. And I'm off on Wednesday because I took that day off because I knew I was going to be tired.
I took it off as well.
So we meet up at your house.
Mm-hmm.
Party at your house. I wonder what I'm going to wear.
Wear what you wore when we first met.
When I had that ponytail.
I guess that's what you was wearing.
When we first met, I remember the outfit I wore when we first met because I was wearing all black. I don't remember what I wore when I first came over here again to watch movies. It sounds like that's not what we were doing, but that's all we did. That's all we did.
That reminds me of high school when you tell people what you're doing and everybody's like, no, that's not what you're doing. That's literally all we did. Yeah, whatever.
No,
it's like people
not.
Fascinated about what you could have done. It's like, yeah, y'all did it. What?
You guys are gonna do it?
Yeah, go do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. You scared? Like, why are you trying to peer pressure me into something?
Children are terrible creatures.
Listen to kids. I didn't notice how bad kids could be at a young age until you like work a couple summer camps and you're just like, dog, you're 7. Why are you picking at these kids? You're picking at kids either older than you, like a couple years older than you, and they're a little bigger. I don't remember my people being that mean, but I guess, I guess. I didn't start getting called fat till I moved here until like middle school.
Yeah, Douglasville people were mean. They used to say I had wolf coochie. And I was like, how would you even know that? It was maybe because I never shaved my legs in middle school. And my arms were always as hairy as they are now.
I think it's just a random insult.
Maybe.
It's just random. It's just random.
Mm-hmm.
People can look at you and think you're a nerd just because you wore glasses. It's like that's not part of the stereotype. It's like you need to go a little bit more into it. How do they treat things? How do they act? Let's get a little bit more of a character before we summarize who this person is. He's not a jock just because he plays football. It's not a jock. This guy trying to do better for himself. You ruin a movie and he's like, she's the prom queen. He's the prom king.
They don't not do those anymore because they're not trying to stick in those stereotypes. So now it's like the jock who's smart and hangs out with all the geeks, or the cheerleader who's prom queen, but she also was in the chess club. Like, you're ruining my childhood.
You're ruining my childhood. But it's interesting to try not to mess with those stereotypes. It's like you say that some people say that they don't want it, but then you're like, it doesn't make sense. If not, the beautiful girl in the school no one likes, that doesn't make sense. But yet it takes away from the stereotype. She's not with the other beautiful girls. I mean, like not one of those what's that movie called where they take the girl and fix her up.
I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Not another teen movie. They do that in there?
They do that, but they make it fun of the real movie.
Yeah.
It's
Just Another First Kiss.
No.
One of those is.
It's
or is
literally.
it just it's never been kissed. I said Just Another First.
I feel bad because I be doing this, watching people's videos, and like they be like, "Oh, what's that thing?" I was watching somebody
What's
playing
that movie with Ice Cube and Chris Tucker?
It's
Friday, dummy.
No, it's Friday. Come on. What is it? It's a day. Wednesday?
No, I think it's called Thursday.
I think it's called Thursday. I'm just gonna call it Thursday. Don't call it Thursday. Call it Friday.
How don't you know?
How do you not know? Why mention it? You just made me mad. And I'm doing that right now. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna watch this back, and I'm like, that's what it was. Whatever it was, but just think about like not that kind of movie. Like the one that I don't know what the whole point of the movie is, but she's this beautiful girl. No one likes her. Mm-hmm. Not because she's beautiful, because she's a nerd. Mm-hmm. Whoa.
She wears overalls.
No, she dressed perfectly fine.
Oh.
That's the thing.
She's just not appreciated then.
What kind of movie is that? Can you pinpoint? Can you follow her? Do you root for her? It's like she's just a perfectly normal girl, beautiful girl. Everybody just doesn't like her because she's into video games. It's like, what? It doesn't make sense.
Like nowadays, that's what everybody's trying to be.
What?
Is that nerd girl? Like you're trying to be that nerd girl?
You know, at one point I thought the same thing.
Everybody can't be that girl.
The nerd girl. Oh, whatever that is. I mean, but like nerd has expanded its definition. Yeah. Like somebody may consider me as a nerd for games and superhero shows or, comic books. Like you could be a nerd in different aspects of life. You could be a nerd in crafting. Yeah. It's just something you have a lot of knowledge of in that subject. So yeah. Now it's just not like somebody's just into his books. How you gonna criticize a person because they want to pass school? I wish I was that kind of person. I wish I had that motivation to want to pass school. I'm gonna pick at you because you want to do your homework. You gonna do your homework, you nerd?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I want to pass. Well, I like to fail, and I hope everybody else around me fails. And you're stupid for passing your classes. If you break it down like that, it's like, this doesn't make any sense.
Give me your lunch money because I'm poor. Yeah. I don't have any.
It's like, and then like picking on the fat kid. Oh,
I'm like, is bullying still a thing? What are
it's
you
still
saying
a thing
now? What do you have left?
It's mainly like just the saying mean things. Still, it's still the same concept.
The clothes that people wear, it has to be that what people are wearing. Mostly.
Clothes, your doggone situation at home. It's hurtful things. You
people are mean.
You be like, why? Why go that deep?
I mean, there was some kids up in my school who wore chains on their pants, and I'm just like, you should have known better.
Well, no, I mean like the ones that are funny and then want to be mean at the same time. It's like, all right, I don't know what side you're playing on, but you're not gonna win with this one. Now I don't really care for you. But the ones that's just sitting there doing their own thing, he probably the guy that's soft spoken, the girl that just doesn't want to talk to anyone, and it's like, I'm gonna pick on you for that.
Mm-hmm.
She don't say anything. Or you always see this one girl with a whole bunch of guys, and she's just known for that. And you're like,
she's a hoe.
it's like, did you check it in?
She's a hoe.
Most of them are just in chorus. If you like.
No, we're not done. Speaking of that, let's talk about my next segment is being nice to people. I noticed that when I was out the other day that I was going out of my way to be nice to people. Like I was holding the door open for several people.
I like how you said out of your way. Go ahead.
Yeah. I could have just easily walked through the door. Like people would drop stuff and I kept picking it up for them. And then I was saying nice things to people. Like every time I saw, it was mostly women. Every time I saw a woman, I'm like, oh, your shoes are cute. Oh, your hair is nice. Oh, I like those. Oh, I like that. I was just being really nice. You ever think about that sometimes?
About how nice you're being?
No, about how when you brighten up somebody's day by just or just thinking about, I should say this to them just for no reason.
Yeah, I try to be that guy that's just saying things for you. Just try to brighten up your day. But I don't do it intentionally though.
Oh.
I'm not aware of it. I'm just kind of like,
I do.
There's no reason for me to intentionally. You see, if I'm bringing you down, no, because sometimes that's not intentional either. I don't intentionally do things unless like I'm in a bad mood and I'm trying to, I guess, lift you up for me to feel better.
That's weird.
Yeah. Like if you're in a bad mood and I'm in a bad mood, I feel like your bad mood's worse than mine. It don't matter what the situation is.
That's how I feel sometimes. That's weird.
Really?
Like, say I'm like, or in a scenario, say I'm mad at you and then you get mad because I'm mad at you. I feel like now I got to tone it down.
Well, that's annoying.
That pisses me off. I get mad all the time.
Yeah.
It makes me even more mad. It's like, all right, so now I got to be nice because I just made you mad.
I think I don't like the whole baby thing. Like, don't baby me. Like,
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
If I did something stupid, let me know that it was stupid. You don't got to keep hounding me on it. Because I'm like, I at one point, I did recognize that it was stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm okay with you saying it.
Mm-hmm.
A good one time. A good old one time. But after a while, I was like, all right, now you're just trying to beat me down. But I don't know. I've never been in that bad of a mood that I feel like I'm like down there.
Well, that's good.
I don't think I can allow myself to get that low.
I haven't been that way in a long time, and I'm very happy about it.
You're welcome, babe.
A whole year of happiness.
With these powers combined, I am Captain Planet.
Captain Planet. He's the hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero. I don't know the rest of the song, but they all come together and save the world.
I wish you would have said sing along.
Oh.
Maybe. At least it would have been close.
Yeah. But are we gonna do any little small videos on our birthdays? I mean, on our anniversary?
Yeah.
My fear.
What do you mean? Oh, like an actual? We could. I didn't think about one.
You don't think about nothing. You just.
No, I just thought
I
we
don't know
can
if
just.
we're going anywhere. I'm so glad I did my hair though.
Yeah. I thought it'd be nice just to spend some time together. We don't get to do it often.
I'm always here.
Yeah.
This is my second home. I got clothes upstairs.
Get tired of everybody claiming this is their second home.
Well, technically, it is Elijah's second home. I don't know who else is saying that, but
Darren, DQ. At one point they was.
Okay. It's gone now.
We can still probably say it.
It's the band, y'all. But dang, Nicholas, it's been a whole year. Darren said it feels like it's been longer than that. I was like, it felt like because when I called him, I was like, dang, I feel like I'm calling you I feel like I'm calling you, asking you about Nicholas, not telling you that we've been dating for a year. It's funny.
It's different, ain't it? It's different when the other shoe is on the left foot.
It's interesting. It's funny. I don't have any friends, so you could have called them and been like, so what's Jada like? She mean?
I could have called him.
I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't have, but you could have.
Who
I'm
could
saying
I
you
call?
had the option to. If I had friends, is what I
Oh,
said.
I could have called your friends. Nah, I don't know. I always feel like my girl's friends are always out to make me look bad. He ain't that good. He just...
I thought her friends used to love you.
They liked my presence, yeah. But they wasn't like the best support team.
Oh.
So, way to bring me down. Didn't really care for that to bring up.
About 5 times out the month, I'm probably bringing that up.
You are.
Which is funny.
5 times. You found your watch. Where was it at?
In the laptop bag.
Oh my gosh.
It was like at the bottom.
He was over here tomorrow.
I was so sad.
You had my watch. You got my watch. I know you do.
Who talks like that?
I don't know. I like my impressions of you to be weird.
Who's that?
Every time. Like every time I want to do an impression of you, and I want it to be way different than the other one.
Got it.
So it's like, where's you? Great, where's my watch at?
I love this watch.
I thought about. Oh gosh, you okay?
Yeah, just a little. You can.
I thought about the other day. I wish I had accents on hand. Oh, just so I could just bring them out. I feel like they're as good as having multiple accents is like having somewhat like knowing a different language. Is it close? You got a rebuttal? Got something to challenge that?
No, I think that is true.
Somewhat.
But I think it would only be if it's the accent of a different language. Cause a Jersey accent is different than a New York accent. So, or no, not Jersey. Staten Island is different than Brooklyn. So, but they speak the same language.
Yeah.
So yeah, you right in a form in some type of form.
It'd be kind of cool just to throw out a British accent and being able to distinguish my British accent from an Australian accent.
Yeah, what's the difference?
I
Don't they both say, "All right, mate"?
Well, they say Australia is more known for that, but they're more of a
cheerio.
No, I kind of feel like they're the ones that they're more like. I feel like they're more like the ones that we hear in Harry Potter. Like,
yeah, I watch enough.
It seems like a lot stronger than them. Now they got North England, South England, or East England, whatever it is, and they all have different sounds and stuff like that too as well.
They're all colonizers to me.
Dog.
I'm sorry.
There go Jada going off the rails again. Just so random. It's like walking on a tightrope and you're just falling. Like, well, dang, there we go.
Tape rope?
I thought it was tightrope.
I don't know. Okay.
Because I thought it was saying the rope's tight. I don't know. You know, you just say things so much you don't really pay attention. You know, I did the same thing about upside down. How kindergarten that word sounds or that phrase sounds. It's just saying that something's up. It's upside is down. Upside down. Don't. I know he's gonna do that. I know he's gonna do that.
So what is this?
It's upside down. It's upside is down. It's right side up.
Right side up.
Yeah. Why? What can't say downside
wrong
down?
Side down.
Wrong side down. Yeah. No, that would be wrong. Wrong side down is upside down.
Yeah.
But
and that's right side up.
Upright sat.
You complicating it now.
I love to do that though. That's my thing. That's my brand. Just call me Difficult is my new web series.
What are we doing for our anniversary?
Oh, well, we ain't got much card space, so.
Oh. Right when I asked.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, take us home, Nikki.
Stay tuned for next week's episode to know what we did for our anniversary.
Yeah.
Don't.
You never have card space left. What is going on? This is going to be my third favorite podcast if you don't get it together.
It's going to be your third?
I'm just that audience member.
Oh, you that person?
Yeah.
I can't distinguish your impression of somebody or you. And then about the whole stay tuned in to see what we did. Don't wait up. Because just don't wait up. But tune in next week on your second favorite podcast. This was episode 24. And if you like this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time.
Every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Whoop whoop.
For the most part.